Hey everybody, and welcome back. It's been a while, I know. Been fighting with some issues medically. I don't know what's causing them yet. Haven't been to the doctor yet, but if it continues, I'm going. At this moment, I'm suffering from just like a headache. So, but anyway, I figure it's been been a while since I did a video last, and this video is different because this is more of a video discussing like self-visuals. That is how we see ourselves. One reason I'm doing this is because actually it's kind of the subject of this here particular T-shirt. Oh wait, can you see it? You know, Leave Samantha alone. The whole deal that I started on this very YouTube channel that turned into a T-shirt, which I'm very happy about. It stemmed off of a comment that the subject of the shirt made Samantha about how sometimes she's not always comfortable with with her body image, which a list of people who I ever thought I'd hear those words from, she doesn't even begin to make the list. I mean, anyone who's watching this video who knows who's seen any pictures of Samantha knows it's an incredibly beautiful and sexy woman. I'm not trying to blow smoke or anything. I'm just being factual. So to hear something like that is kind of surprising. But then again, there are a lot of people who are very beautiful, who I know for a fact just don't have these, like superb images or like their high thoughts of themselves, which can be a good and bad thing, because it's good in the way that they're not conceited, that kind of thing. That's good. But it's bad is like because sometimes it makes you kind of worry if they don't see themselves in the best light when they should. Case in point, and this is going to be shocking for me to talk about, is my ex-girlfriend, who, again, I have personally no problems with. I don't hate her. I still consider her one of my best friends. If you find that weird, okay, let's go find it weird. Do you? No, and that's just fine with me. Anyway. She, even before we became boyfriend and girlfriend, she always did not have the highest opinion of herself. And to me, she is and always will be one of the most beautiful people on the face of this planet, inside and out. And so when, people like, when she says that kind of thing, or when Samantha says that kind of thing, it's like, how do we view ourselves? Like, when we look in the mirror, what do we see? When anybody, male or female, sees Samantha, you're just thinking, man, that's an incredibly beautiful woman. Personally, I think she should see the exact same thing every time she looks at me. She just look by the mirror and just be like, oh man, I look good. She should do that like every day. That's just me saying that. But anyway, but it's not just her, not just my ex, not just even not just women. There are some dudes out there, I'm not gay or anything, but there are some good-looking dudes out there. It's just a fact. And the thing is that I think sometimes it's not really necessarily society that puts that, issue of what's beautiful and what's not in our heads. And sometimes it's not even like people around us who do that. Sometimes it's just, what we perceive ourselves as or should look like, and if we don't measure up to that in our understanding, then we think we don't look as good, which is pretty ridiculous. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I know that. It gets some flab here and there, which is why I wear t-shirts. I'm hoping to work on that. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm the ugliest guy in the world. I think I'm about semi-decent. Pretty good looking fella if I do say so myself. I ain't trying to prop myself up. But I'm kidding. I'm playing. Okay. But no, it's just that first of all, there's nothing wrong with, maybe, wanting to improve yourself. There's nothing wrong with, looking in the mirror and say, oh, I can change this, that, or just like, maybe I can work out, do a few more push-ups here and there, go to the gym and, knock some weight. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Even some people who like get plastic surgery, to an extent, even that's just fine, because sometimes people don't do it for everyone around. They just want to say, I don't like, maybe the shape of my nose or something like that, and they just want to change it. Change it. If it's safe and you're not hurting anybody, go for it, that's and that's the thing. Plastic surgery, that kind of thing, working out, as long as you're doing it like safely and you just want to just feel better, just because you want to feel better, not because of somebody else, then do it. I always say, do not ever change yourself, especially this is particularly for the ladies. Do not ever change anything about yourself because of what a man says. I know this is probably throwing a lot of salt on a man's game, but like I care. Anyway, ladies, never change like how you look or whatever, like just for a man. Because I'm a man, and I'll be honest, we are very, very fickle. And that's to say the absolute very least. We're very fickle. Well, I know some dude's gonna hate me for this. But, if you want to, work out or have procedures done, whatever, do it for you. If a dude can't roll with you the way you are, kick him to the curb. He'll find what he's looking for. You'll find a dude who will look at you and say, I don't care what you do, you are beautiful. There are guys out there who still think that, no matter what you do, if you do change it, if you don't change it, there is a guy out there who's going to say, hey, I'm marrying that girl. She can have a nose job, she can not have a nose job. She can put implants in or not put them in. But I don't care. I'm marrying that girl because who she is awesome. But yeah, man, just how we view ourselves, is important. It's a self-confidence thing. I'm working on it. For me to even talk about it in this form, to even say and believe for a fact that I'm a good-looking guy, is progress for me. Because believe me, there was a time I would not have said that. Not at all. Oh my God, if you guys only knew how low of an opinion I had of myself at one point, it was pretty bad. But, and I'm not saying I have the, I don't think, and like I said, I don't think I'm the, God's gift to women now. I really don't. I just think I'm, a pretty good looking guy. And I think that it's more of a inward thing. The inside's got to match the outside. So if inside, you think you're okay, and you can live with that, the confidence exudes on the outside. Well, and it's just a matter of pretty much saying to yourself, like not all the time, because eventually you just think, well, actually, at the beginning all the time. It's kind of like saying, you look in the mirror and be like, I like myself. I want to improve this or that. I want to do it because I think I could, and I think it would look better. But I like myself. I can say that easy. I like myself. I can, hit a gym maybe at all. It's just, actually go to one, participate in the actual working out experience. But, other than that, man, I'm not perfect. No one is. I got my faults like anybody else does. I'm never gonna be perfect. I'm working to to make sure I'm not just like openly making mistakes, but it's not how you view yourself. So self-visuals. You gotta like who you are. I like who I am. A wrestling, anime, cartoon, video game nerd who loves to write books, music, and poetry, and can play piano. That's who I am. And that guy's awesome. Thanks guys for watching. Take care of yourselves. God bless you all. Peace.